Here.
Chairperson Aiken?
Lynn.
Lucy Nolan
Here?
Rob Fennell? Here, Debbie Bronson? Here. Craig Sims?
Here.
And Rachel Wizard is here.
Okay.
Okay, public hearings, we have none. Approval of the agenda.
Make a motion that we approve the agenda as presented.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Oh, anyone opposed? Motion carried. Sorry, my bad. Public comments on the agenda. Brian, anything?
I'm good.
Approval of the minutes, first set dated February 4th, 2025.
I move that we approve the minutes as presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? You can abstain if you'd like, so you don't vote because you weren't here.
Okay.
Okay, and are you comfortable with that? Okay, motion carried. Minutes for the special meeting dated February 10th. Motion for that.
Motion to approve as presented.
Support.
Okay, all in favor?
Abstain.
Aye. Lucy's abstaining, Lynn is abstaining, and Chris, myself, Craig, and no communications, correspondence workshop, old business, new business. So we have 2 public hearings to set for next month, which is what I was trying to look up. Becky was gonna send me those parcel numbers. Do you have them?
No, I don't even know what those are. I'm not included in those emails, so.
Yeah, and I don't know if she forgot them all to me. I might have to pull them.
I thought one of them was for the storage unit downtown.
Yeah.
That's the other one I have.
Hey, Bri, can you pull those for me while we're doing that? Do you mind?
Yeah, I was just seeing if, it's not in the agenda packet?
No.
That's a rezone?
So for, more on the public hearing for the library rezone, they are currently zoned general business. They would like to rezone as single family.
Oh. Because I thought when we did the crossroad rezone, we extended it.
No, they really general business, so they would like us to consider, they feel that selling it will be easier to, they're hoping someone will purchase it as a single family.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Which property are we talking about?
the library of Gresham.
On Gratiot, the vacant property.
Oh,
Okay.
I was tracking the same place as you.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. So yeah, we are, but have not yet, the current library, the plan was to extend our general downtown, but we have not done that yet.
Okay.
That's on the list.
Correct.
So we're talking about up here.
So
Yeah,
the-
so we're talking about the Grashit property.
The Gratiot property is parcel 06-33-226-017.
Yeah, I'll repeat it, 06-33-226-017.
Correct.
And then, do you mind looking up that batch plan? If you don't mind.
Yeah, the batch plant, unfortunately, I don't know.
Where is that in Panuga?
I don't know.
So we're setting a public hearing for information that we don't actually have for where it's
Let
going to
me
go.
see if I can find it here. Back in the batch plan.
The batch plant, I believe, was the Ajax property.
So we're setting a public hearing for somewhere we don't even know where it's going to go.
Just a
Yeah,
second.
we should have gotten parcels.
Yeah,
With
my bad,
lack of information
I thought Becky was sending that
on
over
both
to me.
properties.
So. Okay, so it's, applicant is Batch Plant Mullins New Haven LLC, was not present. Somewhere this is the old one.
Because normally we have the public hearing document in the packet.
Yeah.
If it's I-80 Drive, I have the parcel for that.
Is it part of Ajax? And what exactly are you asking?
So they previously had a batch plant that they had set up at the Ajax property. They were using one of our fire hydrants to get their water. And so that seasonal part of the job had come to a close with the winter. We told them, you know, because of it being a fire hydrant, they couldn't use it anymore through the winter. We needed to winterize it. So now they're going the correct route and applying for the temporary batch.
I was gonna say, 'cause I don't recall approving the previous batch plan.
Right. So previously, from my understanding,
Since you gave on that,
my previous understanding was that they had just put in a request for the fire hydrant water heater.
With detail.
it wasn't detailed?
No, I haven't looked at detail tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So they're also, okay, so this batch plan is a cement. Am I correct in assuming that?
I believe so. I just sent a text to Becky to see if she could.
Yeah,
And is it safe to assume that they paid the necessary fees for these public hearings?
they have, yes. They have their applications in and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised. Normally when we get these applications, it gets into the agenda.
When I'm not included in emails, I don't have anything to put in a packet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a title here of a temporary batch plan. Is it the maritime storage? Is that where they want it? Do you know?
No, this one's Mark Anthony, at least my going back to saying, it says Mark
Yeah.
Anthony contract.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark Anthony, which is subletting some of the property off of Ajax, if I understand it correctly. Does it have Euphrates Drive as the address?
I'm looking right now. It is,
Yeah, they do have one.
yeah, Euphrates Drive, 57295.
Okay, so that's parcel 06 33 376 007.
So is it safe to assume we'll actually have information before the public hearing then?
Oh, yes. So, yeah, and this isn't a reflection of Dave, but we've kind of been, Dave was actually here early, so for you guys don't know, you're new. We thought we still had John. We kind of did, we kind of didn't. Their contract came in on the 5th, which is tomorrow, so they're here. So Becky's been holding on a bunch of stuff that's not really been, it's sort of backlog for her right now. So one of these things that she's been holding on to are these 2 requests, because we haven't had anywhere to really send anything or to communicate with anyone. So Dave was kind enough to come tonight, and he started doing like a few things. He has received all of our backlog.
Well, that, I can appreciate all of that, but I guess when they made the agenda, when these 2 items made the agenda, then the information should have been.
Okay. Fair, yeah.
Yeah, the agenda gets set every month. It's a standing meeting. The information should have been given out.
Yeah.
I asked what was on the agenda so I could prepare it, and was giving nothing but
Yeah.
these 2 items.
Yeah.
No back.
Fair.
So if she has it on her desk, it should have been forwarded out to us long before tonight.
Yeah, and fair, I might actually have it too. So I can't get in there right now to see. So I'm trying to open it up on my phone and I can't get in there. So we do have the public hearings set. The information will be there next month, probably be there in the next week for you guys to review and everything. So, but we do, would you like to set the public hearings? What is your?
Yeah, I don't have a problem setting the public hearing, but we just need to get the information.
Yeah.
And can I request to get the information not the weekend before?
Sure.
Because that tends to happen a lot. We get it on Friday, the meeting's on Tuesday, and I have
I agree.
plans on weekends. So, I mean, if she has it now, can we
Send it
have
out.
it now? Okay.
I have a feeling Becky will be sending it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, okay, so we have the public hearing for a library rezone, parcel number 0633226017. From, it would be general business to residential, single family one, sorry.
Do you have a time and date in mind?
It would be our next meeting.
First.
So April 1st.
April 1st at 7 o'clock.
What time?
7.
Also, we're not gonna go early or anything? Just include them in
That's usually what we do.
the.
You want to go at 6:30?
No, that's fine. No, just talking out loud.
Either way.
Because, I mean, typically no one shows up anyways.
They might show up for the library. I kind of feel like the library board might show up.
Well, the board itself.
Yeah, so you might get some people there with the library,
Okay.
with the interest of library board over there, so. So for the library first, the general business to single family one. Public hearing.
And they think that's a better use?
They're requesting it. So I guess that's for,
Yeah, sure. That's their decision.
right.
Probably the motion that we set a public hearing for April 1st at 7 p.m. for the library rezone.
Is there a second for that? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Set a public hearing for the temporary batch plant. So that would be just a usage, right? Is that special land use, right?
Special land use, not reason.
Yeah.
They're not using it right now for that. All that stuff is clear out.
Believe they are, aren't they? And they're just trying to become compliant. And that's what I was kind of, they got.
I was wondering last year, late fall, and I kept seeing these cement trucks on up 26. Yeah, I don't recognize that company. I'm like, where are they going and where are they coming from? And I see them, you know, one or two a day. And I'm like, okay, so that's what they were doing. They were doing it back there by the asphalt.
Well, the Ajax one is on this side of the tracks, the other one is on the other, and the other one
Yeah.
never went before the CBA to get any approvals. They like came to us and then stopped, but are operating.
That was a different parcel. That was, they had a conditional approval from the planning commission. They were supposed to come back with more information.
The other one that was part of,
Yeah, that was,
the Mullen LLC.
yeah, part of,
Yeah.
what's the company? Scrap-
ML Chartier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they ended up operating without permits to clean up the property.
Yeah.
okay, so a motion on that one for the temporary batch
What
plant.
time frame are we looking for that?
Go 7:15, just for the sake of, we could, just for the sake of time, let's do 7:15.
Okay.
Just in case, I feel like if anything's gonna have a conversation, probably the library. Is there a motion for that?
So moved on, sorry.
Second for that, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Planners report, so we have Dave and some insight on where we're at.
Okay. Tomorrow we start office hours. We'll be on for everybody. I will be the one signed here for the foreseeable future. Tomorrow we do have a pre-application meeting with somebody. I don't know what it's for, but Michael Blade Biota. I don't know if he's been in front of you before. I just have the name. It's at 10 o'clock. code enforcement meeting, go through policy and how we want to approach code enforcement. March 26th is a Wednesday. RRC, we have the Redevelopment Ready Communities representative from Lansing, going to do a virtual meeting with us at 11 a.m. I believe we've got a meeting. And that's the meeting we have going on. Our tasks in March is we're just going to, first of all, understand how the village works. We're talking about meeting minutes and things like that, and how we get things done. Then Becky has backlog. Top priority is get rid of that backlog this month. And then as we get into April, then we can kind of move into looking, we'll go beyond the RRC meeting, and we'll start looking at what their suggestions to the village are to do. And every Wednesday we'll start knocking that out little by little, trying to get all the reports, documents, whatever they need, up and running so we can get certified. We're going to first start with the essential category, which is not as strenuous as certified, but we have to go through essential anyway, so that's our first step. The other thing is kind of interesting. It doesn't affect New Haven, but I got accidentally called, I think, somewhere in Home Township by a battery storage system. They're looking at a place on the north side of 26 mile in Lennox Township, one of those large-scale battery storage systems. It's like 200 megawatt or something. It's one of those real large ones you see. It's what sounds like we got 100 of those trailers get brought in, and they just start pulling out power and store it to place the grid. It doesn't reflect New Haven, because I thought it was kind of interesting since it's just west of the city village limits.
It's on the north side of 26.
North side of 26, just west of
That's
it.
on the Roselle, west of Roselle.
Yeah, west of Roselle.
Is that the one everybody's kind of protesting over right now?
I don't know.
No,
No.
that's on Bates. That's south of 26.
Yeah,
Where Bates jogs,
right,
it's closer to 25.
okay.
They haven't applied or anything. There's a company out of Florida that's calling all, Michigan had new law coming. It was done in 2023. It was enacted in mid-November 2024, where they have control over these large battery storage systems. And we can put ordinances in place ourselves, but unfortunately, the very largest one, someone can always default back to the state and get approval. So, hey, someone was out, I got folks calling all the time, all the different places I'm at, asking, do you have an ordinance to that effect? So this is something,
Yeah, something.
a horizon type thing, put on radar.
That parcel of land is owned by Clancy. Yeah, what's his first name? Clancy Trucking, it's the green and white trucks. Yeah. That's the one that parcel right there.
I understand too, Lombardo just sold all of their residential property, that property that they had behind a Rite Aid, kind of. I think they just let that go too. So, but somebody else, I think, my understanding is somebody else took it out, but just let go of that as well. So. All right, anything else? Oh, all set. Thank you so much. Any public comments? Call from the table. We're good? And motion to adjourn at 7:18.
Hello.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Any opposed? Motion carried.